What's up everybody, Adam here, and I'm just bringing you a new video I'm going to hopefully bring you whenever I go shopping. It's my new comic book day haul. I went out today, spent a few dollars on some comic books, and I thought I'd just kind of share what I got today. Share with you what I got. We're going to start with We Stand on Guard by Brian K. Vaughan and Steve Skroce. I'm guessing it says Steve Skroce. Picked up 1 and 2. This being 1, this being 2. I honestly don't know what it's about. It seems to be about Canada being taken over by America. But it's by Brian K. Vaughan. And pretty much anything he writes, I want to look at. Why the Last Man is one of my favorite series, so I'll take a look at this bad boy. Next up, Invader Zim number 2. Put it up a little bit higher. Invader Zim number 2. Number 1 was a fantastic comic. I love the Invader Zim TV show. I love pretty much anything Jonan does, as far as older stuff like Johnny the Homicidal Maniac and Squee. So I was really excited when I saw an Invader Zim comic coming out to kind of pick up where the show left off. Issue 1 was fantastic. High hopes for issue 2. Next up, we got We Are Robin 2 and 3. I read the first issue. It's a really interesting premise about basically they're just collecting troubled youth and making Robins. I have not read these yet. Like I said, picked them up today, so I'm very interested to see what's going on here. I don't read a lot of DC books, at least recently, other than Batman, really. So I'm really interested to see where this story keeps going in We Are Robin. It's been pretty good. At least the first issue was, so we'll see how these guys are. Next up is basically my Secret Wars haul. We have Infinity Gauntlet 3, Little AVX, I believe 3, yes, 3, Secret Wars 5, and Civil War 2 and 3. These are all basically, well, especially Secret War, these are all the books I was really excited about when I saw the spin-off titles. Infinity Gauntlet's been kind of weird. I've read the first 2 issues. Not what I was anticipating, especially with it being called Infinity Gauntlet, and they've done a lot of the older series like Civil War, where it's kind of picked up from the original like miniseries or whatever. But it's been a little weird. I kind of like what they're doing though, so I'm going to stick with it, go through it, see what they got going on. I've only read the first issue of Civil War, so I'm really looking forward to 2 and 3. But probably my favorite out of the Secret Wars stuff so far is the Little Marvel AVX. Mainly just because of Scotty Young. I love Scotty Young. I love his art. The book's a lot of fun and a very serious thing. Like Secret Wars, there's just this random cartoonish book, and it's been really good. So I'm hoping 3 is just as good as the rest. Last but not least, my last pick of the week was Groot number 3. Another series that's been surprisingly good, especially for a character that only says I am Groot. So it's been very interesting seeing this and reading it, and I'm looking forward to this issue because the last one ended with spoilers. The last one ended with him meeting up with Silver Surfer in the midst of space, so I'm curious to see what they do aside from, I guess, going space surfing. Then also picked up this week are a couple of books for my wife. She's been reading Red Hood and Arsenal, so I got Red Hood and Arsenal 3, and then Loki, Agent of Asgard, number 17. I've also been reading Red Hood and Arsenal. It's alright. It's kind of just a funny team-up book. There's nothing really serious about it. So, it's an okay book. She likes it more than I do, and that's okay. And Loki, Agent of Asgard, I've never read any of it. That's her book. Maybe I'll pick it up and take a look at it. But as of right now, I haven't even read any of it yet. And then, before we end, variants. Picked up some variants today. The DC Bombshell covers have started coming out. I picked up 3 of those today. Grayson, which is also another title my wife reads monthly. I got the Bombshell cover of that. They're doing Guys now, as well as the Lady Bombshells. Justice League of America 3, which has the Wonder Woman cover on it, which is probably like my favorite cover that I've seen thus far. I haven't really seen a lot of the other ones yet, but this one's probably my favorite. And then the other one I picked up is Harlequin 19, the variant Bombshell, all that as well. $8 for it. I don't know if it's that rare, but last time I wanted the Harlequin one. There's actually two Harlequin ones, I think. The other one was also $8. I didn't really feel like dropping another $8 on a book I'm not going to read, essentially. It's just going to kind of stay bagged and board, all pretty, maybe graded somewhere down the line, but yeah. And then another variant I didn't get it this week. I got it a week ago or so, but I wanted to share it because, again, I like Scotty Young. It's the Secret Wars Age of Apocalypse #1. And Age of Apocalypse was one of my favorite series from back in the day, kind of from the death of comic books, essentially. Most people hate Age of Apocalypse and Onslaught, but that's what I grew up on, so it's what I really like. And this cover, like I said, I just love his art style. It's the cartoony, kiddish art style, and I love it. I think it's fantastic. Again, this is another one I'm probably never going to read unless I pick up a regular version. That one's basically just going to stay in there. But yeah, guys, that's what I picked up this week. I want to hear about what you guys picked up this week. What are you reading? Reading anything I'm reading? Let me know. Just put it down there in the comments what you're reading. We can kind of talk back and forth and share. So until next video, this is Adam, signing off.